Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the...
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us. For this special figure showcase, we're going to be looking at the new Generation Selects Voyager class G2 ramjet. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to unbox him live in a second. We're going to have a look at everything that comes inside this box. We're going to have a look at him in both of his modes to see which way he displays best. I'll point out a few things that you need to be aware of. And of course, we'll do some obligatory comparisons with figures in the toy line and some of the originals as well. So here we go. Again, same with the Generation Selects packages. I know loads of people say this. It is very, very bland, very, very basic. I think the best thing about it is the fact that it does that. That's about it, to be honest. But again, for the fact that you've got a premium figure, or you're paying premium price, shall we say, I think they deserve to do a bit better boxes. Anybody who's seen the Generation Select Japanese figures, they're like the Super Megatron, they come in the cardboard boxes like this, but they come with a brilliant sleeve around them as well. I've seen these now on the Super Megatron, and I've seen it on the King Poseidon, etc. I don't understand why Hasbro just don't make that a little bit more of extra effort. Wow, look at that guy. There you go. So this is going to be something slightly different for myself, because what I normally do is they're normally in alternate mode, and then I end up changing them into robot mode. But there he is, and he's attached in on a bit of card. Let's slide this out. They must be doing their bit for the environment. Look, it's all cardboard, there's no plastic, and they look like rope, not tie wrap. So yeah, there you go. Well done, Hasbro and Takara. All cardboard, all recyclable parts. So what I'm going to do now then, I'm going to set him free from this, and I'll come straight back to you. Right then, here he is, and he's out of his all cardboard packaging, so well done Hasbro for that. And let's have a look at him. And to be honest, this is my first experience of this particular mould. I don't have the original ramjet in the War for Cybertron mould at all, and it looks really good. I'm loving the colour scheme on this. I can't wait to put him next to G2 Megatron from the Generation Selects as well. But let's have a look at him first. Brilliant head sculpt, lovely bit of detail on the eyes. The head will rock backwards and forwards. It has, I think it's a ball and socket joint. It's just really, really tight. Shoulders, of course, all the way around, out to the sides. Bicep, stroke forearm, wrist. Yeah, wrist is moving backwards and forwards as well. Looks like it's for the transformation, but you can move it. We haven't got a waist tilt, as I say. This is my first experience with this mold, but we've got the top of the hips, we've got the knees, and of course we've got the ankle tilt. So all what you'd expect with these new figures. So what I'm going to do now then, I'm going to transform him very quickly into his alternate mode, and then we'll have a quick look at him in that before returning him back in his robot mode and doing some comparisons. Okay, there you go, and as you can see, he's in its alternate mode. And again, apologies for not doing it on camera. Two reasons. One is to keep the length of the video down, and two is not to spoil it for yourself. It's a great jet though. It's definitely some sort of retool, obviously, of thrust. It just all slots together and all clips together really, really nicely. This is actually not landing gear. It's just for the transformation process. You can't really pull it down. You can see it just slots. And it is for, see, there's Ramjet's head, so I suppose that's clever there that it's faux head, but you can't pull this down. So if you want to be super pedantic, or there is no landing gear or there is no wheels, but he still balances and he still sort of holds himself into position really well. I love the fact that it's got Ramjet written just there, but everything else is, you know, it's tucked away really nicely. His hands are there, you can just about make out. These are his legs all folded up and his feet, etc. Now with regards to the guns, you can either put them at the very front here like so, have them coming out of the side like that. Doesn't really look that good. You can have them pretty much hidden away as well, to be honest, right at the back, which that's going to look even worse. But of course, let's display it underneath. So I'm just showing you all the ports that you've got to choose from. So you've got two on the side there, and of course the ones where you want to be displaying it will be on the wing right here. And then this is now going to make it look much better. There you go. Brilliant. Impressed with this, as I say. I also believe it's a Takari Tomy Mall exclusive as well as the Generation Select. So this is going to be quite a sought after figure. So what I'm going to do now then, we're going to transform him back into his robot mode, because that's the way I'm going to be displaying him. We'll do a couple of comparisons and see what he looks like with his weapons in his hands that way as well. Okay, there we go. So he's back and he's in his robot mode, and this is the way I'm going to be keeping him. And again, apologies for not doing the transformation, but again, I don't want to spoil it for yourselves. It is a really quirky, really sort of clever transformation process. It is only 24 steps. You can see this on the instructions here, and it definitely is a retool of thrust, and that's my only experience of this particular mold. What I do really like though is the fact that you've got no argument with cones up or cones down on there, and as I say, the other thing is as well, you can have the wings out at the bottom, all these different ways that you could display the original one. I don't actually have an original G2 ramjet, but there is of course the standard one. It used exactly the same mold as this, but it just was different colors. And then of course we can attach the blasters to the side at the top of his shoulders like that, or again they could go in his hands if you wanted to hold them, but with me being a bit of a G1 aficionado, I'm going to put them there. And again, impressed. I like it. It's really good. Obviously again, that's the faux head there because the real bit is at the back. It all just clips together really seamlessly, to be honest. Right, let's have a quick look at then with him with some of the other figures in the same toy line. So as I say, he's definitely a remold of this guy because everything at the back is pretty much the same. They've just changed all the wings, and he's totally different to this particular guy. Let's just move this over a little bit so we can see. There we go. So we've got some good seeker jets there, but then of course the main reason why we want to do it is because we want to pair him up with this guy with the crazy color scheme. Oops. And it just looks really good. Can I get Megatron to stand? Of course I can't. In fact, let's cheat. There we go. There we go. And that is how I'm going to now wrap this up. A great figure again. Just a shame about the box. These Generation Selects figures are fantastic. I know they are a tiny bit more, but they are premium figures, and unfortunately that does mean that, well, it's not unfortunately, it's good. It just means that of course they'll go up in value. I hope this helps you with the decision on whether you wanted to get one for yourselves. I'm glad I did. I do like the colour scheme. It's I've said that about 3-4 times obviously already. It just stands out, and it's just, yeah, for that reason it's good, and I really like it. So there you go, guys. Hope it helps with your decision. Hope you like looking at him. Keep your ideas and suggestions coming forward, and please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.